What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Today, since it seems to be the hot topic of the moment right now on YouTube Fitness, we're going to go in on the clueless Barbie of YouTube Fitness, V-Shreds.
What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the biggest bench press mistake that is killing your gains.
My boy Alan Roberts at Every Damn Day Fitness already made just a bunch of videos exposing this dude for just straight up plagiarizing Jeff Cavalier's content over at AthleanX. But today, we're going to see what happens when he actually decides to think for himself. And you know, whenever you're doing something for the first time, it's always best to like throw on some training wheels just so you don't make too much of a mess of things. So let's say what Mr. Vinsanity has to say about the bench press and why I apparently am doing the exercise incorrectly.
Obviously, I've covered the bench press in many other videos before this, and I've talked about why it's probably not the best exercise if you're trying to isolate your chest.
Yes, very good, Vince. A compound movement isn't good for isolating a particular muscle group because it's a compound movement, not an isolation exercise.
Everything that is done to work your chest is going to be from here to here and is going to be in relation to the midline of your body. So you basically, in order to shorten your chest muscle, you want to bring the origination point of your chest muscle.
That would be the insertion point of the pec major.
You dildo!
To the insertion point of your chest muscle.
And that would be the origin point of the pec major.
Way to go, dickhead!
You could have Googled this shit like 10 seconds before you made this video. How can you get everything wrong?
As you press, your elbows are all the way out, you press together, and your elbows magically come together.
What? Magically? What is this, some Harry Potter shit? Next time I bench press, I'm gonna go Wingardium Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Expecto Patron!
Like I just said, the chest is going to be being worked with, it's called elbow adduction.
No, it's not called elbow adduction. The elbow is a hinge joint. It does not adduct. It is the shoulder that is adducting. It's the adduction of the humerus towards the center line of the chest.
Once you bring past level with your body, now all you're doing is putting your shoulder into a weakened position, and therefore you're going to be losing that stimulation that you have on your chest and starting to hurt your shoulder a little bit here.
Well, no wonder you have shoulder pain. Of course you're going to get shoulder impingement there. You have absolutely no scapular retraction, you have no tension pulled into your spinal erectors or lats, and you're not adducting on the eccentric phase of the lift. Of course you're destroying your shoulders. You don't know what you're doing.
And some people might say, well, no, when you go deeper into it, you're just going to get a better stretch on your chest. You might get a little bit better stretch on your chest, but you're also going to lose that stimulation. You're going to lose the optimal tension.
How are you losing stimulation if you have a greater stretch on the pec major? It's under more tension at the bottom of the lift.
You have your optimal tension when you're at the top. I'll show you what I mean. Optimal tension right here, because if you're squeezing, if you're flexing your pec muscles, right there you're getting optimal tension.
You don't have optimal tension at the top. You're just isometrically contracting the pec major. Here's what so many people get wrong about hypertrophy. It's not about time under tension per se. It's the amount of work that you're doing. That's what constitutes volume. And if you're cutting range of motion, you're actually doing less work. Work in physics is the measure of energy transfer when an object is moved over a given distance. If you reduce the distance, you're reducing the amount of work that's being done. You're also reducing the stimulus for hypertrophy.
But when I go back down and I go past that level with my body, and now my elbows are back behind level with my body, now I'm putting my shoulders into a weakened position.
Yes, you are putting your shoulders in a weakened position. I thought your whole premise of this was not giving the anterior deltoid too much work. So what you're saying is you're actually getting more pec activation at the bottom and less anterior deltoid. Wasn't that the goal in the first place?
That's why if you do have benched all your life and you've always gone down to your chest, you probably have bad shoulders. Sorry to say it.
I've benched 405 for 11 reps and paused 500. Don't have bad shoulders.
Next time you go to do bench, try this out. And if you absolutely hate it, then fuck me.
If you want some 34 A cups like Vince, give this a try.
Also, if you guys are looking for more help beyond just a YouTube video, I do have a free body type quiz where it tells you whatever your body type is, you answer a couple of questions, and then whatever your body type is.
That's okay, Vince, I got a mirror. My body type is fat.
Fat bastard. You know, that hurts my feelings. I've tried going on a diet, you know.
And listen, Vince, I know you've been getting a lot of flack lately, and I understand that you're just trying to, change your career trajectory, now that you've aged out of the modeling industry. But look, I'm sure you have a valuable perspective to offer to us in the fitness industry, Like, you're year-round, perpetually lean. You can teach us, some valuable diet tips, like how to vomit up half of a pizza while crying into a toilet bowl. I mean, that's something that I know I personally could benefit from in improving my body composition. But in all seriousness, guys, this is one of the things that's so toxic about the fitness industry, is that people don't stick to their domain of competence. Everybody has blind spots, everybody has their own biases, everybody has their own training protocols and stuff that they prefer. But don't dispense advice when you really don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you for watching.